children! In English today we are going to be creating story maps of Room on the Broom. You might remember that we did this activity when we learnt the story of the sheep and the goat. So before you begin, I'd like you to make sure that you have watched my storytelling, which is available in the message part of Seesaw. And then at any point, if you need to pause the story and have a look at the pictures, you can do. So a story map helps us to retell the story, and I have started my story map here. So you need to begin on a plain piece of paper or in your purple book by drawing a wiggly line that goes around the page. Okay? The story starts at the beginning, and then as we go along, we include little drawings that help to remind us of the story. So let's see where I'm up to. So at the beginning, I can see I've got my witch and my cat on a broomstick. Now you don't need to include lots of detail, and I don't want you to worry about your drawings. This isn't a drawing competition, this is just to help you remember the story. So the witch was on the broomstick with her cat, and that was in the beginning. And then the wind blew off her hat. She went to the ground. I didn't draw that bit, but I drew that the dog found the hat, and then the dog joined them on the broomstick. Next, the wind blew out the bow. The bird found the bow, and the bird joined them on the broomstick. Next, the wind blew, and the witch dropped her wand. The frog found the wand, and he joined them on the broomstick. And you can see I've just done a little stick frog there. You can keep your pictures nice and simple. The problem was the frog did a jump, didn't he? And when he jumped for joy, the broom snapped in too. Then if we carry on, the dragon chased after the witch, breathing out fire, didn't he? He managed to catch her, and he was just about to eat her. But then, can you remember what happened next? That's right. The animals who'd fallen down into the bog came out of the bog and scared the dragon. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to draw the animals coming out of the bog. So remember, this is not all about beautiful drawing. It's just about drawing enough to help you remember the story. Okay? For your people and your animals, little stick people and stick animals is fine. And you don't need to colour them in, but you can if you want to. Okay, so there's my muddy swamp monster holding onto the broomstick. And that monster scared off the dragon. So the next part of the story would show the dragon flying away because the swamp monster scared the dragon. So I don't need to draw lots of detail. I'm just going to draw my dragon, and I'm going to draw him flying away, feeling a little bit worried. Now I've recorded the story and we've popped it into the message part of Seesaw so that hopefully you can keep going back, watching the story if you need to, pausing it at parts to look at the picture. Okay. The next bit of the story was where they had to make a new broomstick. So the witch asked all of the animals to throw something into her cauldron. So you might want to draw the things that they threw in to help remind you. So I'm going to put the lily, which was for the frog. I'm going to put the pine cone, that was for the cat. Draw the witch's wand, the stick, and the bone. Okay. So it's only a little reminder. As long as you can remember the story from your drawings, that's fine. And then finally, out rose a truly magnificent broom. This is a broomstick that I would love to have a ride on. I wonder which part you would sit in. I think I would like the seat right at the front with a really good view. So there was a seat for the cat, the dog and the witch. There's a little light on. So you can keep pausing the story and looking at the pictures to help you with your drawing. Or if you want to, you can have a copy of mine. But you just need to do it in a way that helps you to remember the story. There's my bird's nest. So you can see I've not coloured it in, I've not drawn loads of detail, I haven't even given the witch a nose, but it's just to help you remember the story and include all the parts. Okay, and we can't wait to see what you do. You can work on plain paper or in your purple books, that would be fantastic.